Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today is a Shop My Stash Saturday and where I go over what I had in my drawer this past week minus my project pan items, and then we go and we shop my stash. So if that is something that you're interested in watching, just keep on watching. Alrighty, so we are going to go over what was in my Shop My Stash for this last week. And the first thing I'm grabbing are the mascaras that I had. I had the They're Real Magnet from Benefit. And then I had the deluxe sample size of MAC in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lashes. For eyeliner, I had the Ojos Perfectos liquid eyeliner from Araceli and the Ofra Cosmetics eyeliner in the shade the shade Black. Oh my goodness. For brows, I had the Scone Brow Wand in Peanut Butter, and it looks like this. Pretty thick wand, but it's not a bad formulation, so. Then we had the Benefit Give Me Brow. This one has had everything rubbed completely off, and it's in the shade 4. I also decided to grab the AVO Beauty lip liner in the shade Val. It's one of my favorite lip liners that I have. I don't have too many lip liners, but the ones I do have, that's like my favorite. For eyeshadow palettes, I had the Maverick Rebelle from Revlon Color Stay. It had a really pretty color story. It was more like, it reminds me of the Naked Heat from Urban Decay eyeshadow palette, but I enjoyed using that. Then from Wet n Wild, I had the Heart and Soul. This one was a good formulation too. I like how the pans are so much bigger than the pans on here. It's really hard to get in a makeup brush in these, and these is so much easier. So I prefer these palettes over the small palettes from Revlon. I wish Revlon would kind of get with the program that the palette pan sizes are a little too small. But other than that, it was good formulation. I had the ColourPop It's My Pleasure palette. I used this one time and I enjoyed the eye look that I had with that one as well. For concealers, I also had the Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer. I used this one time, and I have mine in the shade 16N. I did notice that it was a little bit more creamier. It wasn't as like cakey and everything under my eyes. It went really well. And then I had the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. It is an illuminating primer, and I used it one time, and I did like it, so. This is the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Longwear Foundation and Concealer. I did not use this at all because when I tried to test it out on my hand, it is too dark. So I'm going to be returning this to Ulta and either picking out a new shade or just forgetting it for a while. So I also picked the wrong shade in this. This is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream Color Correcting Full Coverage Natural Finish with SPF 30, and it is too light for me. It's in the shade Fair 120N, so I would need a darker shade in that. For highlighter, I had the Jaclyn Hill. This is the shade Extra. This is a loose highlighter, so it looks like that. And I used it one time. It is super sparkly. I don't have a problem with super sparkly, but I just need it for like a certain look. And during the work week, I didn't need it. So I just used it one time during the week. And then I was like, it's a little too much. The next thing I had is from Patrick Ta. This is the She's Passionate Blush. Looks like this. It's a super pretty kind of pink color. I don't know why my ring light's not really working well. So it's kind of giving more of a shadow. But that's what it looks like. I really enjoy the formulation of the Patrick Ta blushes. For eyeliner, for brow products, I also pulled in this because I use this shade right here for my brows to fill in, and I use that quite a bit. For powder, I had a loose powder from Huda Beauty in the shade Pound Cake. Another highlighter I had was from Buxom. This is the Wonderlust Glow Highlighter in the shade White Russian, and I absolutely love this color. And it smells like coconuts. Who knew? Last but not least, we had the L'Oreal Bronze Please in the shade Latera. I do enjoy this one. If you saw like my last declutter series, I actually decluttered this a while back. I still held on to it, amongst other things that I held on to because I didn't have a place to put them or give them to or anything like that. But I ended up pulling this out of my declutter pile and putting it back into my drawers, and now I like it. So I'm glad I was able to pull it back out and I hadn't completely thrown it away. So there's that. So now that we've gone over everything that's in the drawers, because I don't have anything on my face today, as you can probably tell, let's go ahead and get into the Shop My Stash portion. Alrighty, so now we are going to get into the Shop My Stash portion. We're going to start off with the palettes that I have chosen for the week. The first one is the Sultry by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it looks like this. We've got a lot of shimmers and a pop of orange, and then some browns and grays and a black, and we'll see how that works. Then we have this palette right here. This is the I Heart Revolution Cinderella palette, and it looks really cool. It's got some blushes and highlights. So we've got blushes right here, we've got highlights right here, and then we've got the eyeshadow palette right here. It says Just Before Midnight. So this is what it looks like, and I haven't ever used this palette before. So we'll see what kind of looks I can create with this pretty much kind of a blue palette. So there's that one. And last but not least, we have the Mimosa palette from BH Cosmetics, and it looks like this. We've got some pinks and oranges, a pop of yellow, pop of pink, like that bright pink down in the bottom right corner. And then we've got some shimmers in here. So I can't wait to use this one as well. So we are going to take this and put it into my basket. So let's grab the basket, put it in. Okay, so now we've got this in the basket. We're gonna start at the bottom and work our way up. So this week, I believe I would like to choose just one highlight. I think I'm gonna go with this Nabla highlight. This is the one in Ozone. It is a nice pink, not pink, why am I saying pink? If I can get it open. It's a nice white highlight, and I like how it looks. I have swatched it only, so we'll put that in the basket. Actually, I'm gonna grab another one. I'm gonna grab the ColourPop. This is the Flexitarian Super Shock Cheek. So we'll grab that one as well. Next, we go into the bronzer and blush drawer, and I think I'm gonna choose my Rare Beauty blush. This is in the shade Nearly Mauve, and it is a very pretty color. And if I can open it, there we go. This is what it looks like. It's really pretty. It's very dirty because I actually use it. So we'll put that in there. Now let's get a powder. No, I have two powders in there. So we're just gonna grab that one. Next, we're gonna go with bronzers. And I think I'm going to choose my Balm Desert bronzer. This is just a little on the, I think it's on the reddish side for me, but I want to try it out again since it is springtime, so we'll do that. And I think maybe we'll try to use this one again. This is the Ofra by Samantha March Bronzer Duo in River. And if I can open this one, yeah. This is what it looks like. We got a matte side and a shiny side. So that looks pretty cool. So we'll do that as well. Next, we're going to go into foundations, and I am going to choose my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. I have mine in the shade 1 and 2 Ecru. And then I'm also going to choose my Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. Mine is in the shade LN3, I believe. So we're going to choose, I have avocado toast pants on today. It says "You complete me." Isn't that adorable? I just love them. So we'll choose those, and we're done with this drawer. Next, we're going to go into the setting sprays and the concealers. So I am going to choose this Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer in the shade Snow. This is a sample size. And then I'm also going to do my Instant Age Rewind in the shade 100 Ivory. So we'll put those in there. Next, I think I am going to choose a concealer. I already did that. Next, I'm going to choose a setting spray, and I think I'm going to try out this Too Faced Hangover RX 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. So we'll do that, even though I have like 3 in my project pans right now. Last but not least, in these drawers are my primers and powders. I'm not choosing a face palette this week, so we're going to do this Hangover RX since we chose the spray. This is the Replenishing Face Primer, silicone free, so we'll do that. And I think I'm going to choose maybe one more. No, I think that'll be it for this week. Okay, so next we're going to go into this drawer because it won't fit in here. So we'll just go ahead and choose, I'm going to choose the Benefit Gimme Brow again, but this time I'm going to choose this deluxe sample size of the, oh, you can't see, sorry, my bad. The Ultra Fine Brow Defining Pencil in the shade 3.5. So we'll do that as well. Put that in there. Now let's see if it'll fit. It fits. Yay, we got it. Okay, next we have eyeliner. And I'm going to choose the O for Eyeliner in black. And just that one because I have my Kat Von D tattoo liner in my project pan, and I want to finish that one up really badly. So next we're going to go into mascaras, and I am going to choose my Lash Princess. This is like my favorite one that I'm using right now, and I'll do the MAC again, try to get that used up. Okay, so now we have all that. I should have brought this up while I was doing it so it would have been easier on me. So let's see. For lips, let's see if I'm going to choose anything out of here, or am I just going to go with the flow? Because I feel like I'm just going to go with the flow. We'll go ahead and choose this lip liner by Kylie. This is an iced latte. And then I think I'm going to choose this Juvia's Place lipstick. This one's in Mademoiselle. Yeah, you can see that. There we go, Mademoiselle. So we'll do those two and go from there. So now let's go ahead and put everything in my basket into my drawers and see how the layout will look. Alrighty, so now we are back into my makeup drawer, and this is an overview of what everything looks like. It's a little messy this week. It's a little overflowing. I did choose 2 concealers on top of these 2 concealers, so and then I forgot to pick a powder, so I picked the Jeffree Star powder because I like the smell of it. So we have everything laid out looking like this. I can't wait to use these 2 palettes, see what kind of looks I create, see how that looks on me for the first time. I pulled that out of my declutter pile as well, so we'll see how that one works. And then this and this We'll see how that works as well. I'm anxious to use it. Hopefully this color will match me. I have not used it yet. I've just swatched it, so we'll see. I bought a pump for it, so that's what that is. But yeah. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell to get notified of all my future uploads, and remember to stay beautiful.